this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Alright, well, we got another morning session ahead of us, so let's go ahead and jump into the practice thing, shall we? I just took my creatine. I've been kind of bad about taking creatine in the morning, so I'm taking 10 grams for the next week so I can kind of catch up. That's how it works. Be sure to remember to take your creatine every day. It doesn't do anything if you take it every once in a while. You have to let it build up in your system. Anyways, oh my god, it's the morning. I just woke up. How you doing? I'm not hungover this time, believe it or not. This is just how I am. Oh yeah, we had a theme this week. How are we gonna make money? I've been how am I gonna pay my rent? Oh my god. So we gotta do some research on how to make some money. I'm gonna be more awake when I get done practicing. I'm pretty out of it right now. I just woke up. I haven't even had coffee yet. So I think what would be best is if we just go ahead and jump into the practice right now, and then we're gonna make our way to the computer and do a little more research. I think I have a video to watch. We'll see. Did you like that last one? The last one was a little crazy. I'll see you in the piano bench. I know that the last thing I practiced was Bach and Sor and Giuliani, but I think it would be a good idea to put a little bit of extra work into that. So I'm going to do that this morning when I'm more fresh, and then tonight when I practice again, I'm going to work on the romantic modern stuff. Does that make sense? I hope you guys are okay with that, because that's what we're doing. Alright, well, I'm going to warm up with some Giuliani as usual. I will see you on the other side. So I went through just about everything. I didn't practice for as long as I would like to, but I also have some stuff to do, like around noon, so, you know, we gotta get the show on the road. So, let me go ahead and bring you closer. I'm gonna play something for you. Alright, so what we have here, this is something called a fugue. You know, they can have 3 voices, some of them have 4 voices. This is a 4-voice one, and it's by J.S. Bach. Check this out. that's the fugue. There were some good moments in there. I don't think I had any, like, serious blunders. There were a few, like, missed chords and, like, scratch notes and all that. A few. I know, right? Half of that was missed notes, I'm sure. Was that even the fugue? But I feel like that one's getting really comfy. I feel like if I brought that one to an audition, they would at least let me in. I imagine most schools would give me the privilege to study with them, as long as I also pay them a lot of money, with where that fugue is. But yeah, pretty good one. Next time, I'll probably play the Adagio or something for you, because that's really the package, right? Adagio and fugue. Screw the Siciliana. Maybe it'll just be Adagio, fugue, and presto, and that'll be my sonata. Just skip the slow crap, unless it's good slow crap, like the Adagio. But yeah, cool. Alright, well, that pretty much covers that. We have some stuff to get to today. We need to figure out how to, like, make some money, because things are looking rough. It's looking rough for me. It's probably looking rough for you, too. Just, you know, like, I know how it is. So, let's see if we can figure that out. I'll see you in the computer chair. Okay, how about this? Stop chasing gigs. Chase income streams instead. Dude, I'm trying to do that. I'm not even chasing gigs.
Exhausted of the same old gigs and not getting paid your worth.
Oh, dude, what a sad sight that gig is. Oh my god. Can we get that again? They're having fun. Fellas, you'll feel a lot better if you wear a suit to your gig, trust me.
So, you go out and try to find...
Oh yeah, dude, the wedding? God, I don't know. This just seems like kind of bleak, too. I mean, my life is also bleak. I just, like, am in my apartment all day. Like, I'm just slowly forgetting how to talk to people in real life, unless they're on the other side of a computer screen. But I don't know, maybe this is a better life. God, when I look at this, though, and I know that they're at, like, a wedding venue right now, all I think about is hauling all that crap back to their van that they're using. What a nightmare. Classical guitar gang. Superior.
You go out and try to find higher paying gigs that are better quality with little to no success.
Well, that's why we're here. What do you got for us?
You're chasing...
Besides some beard growth tips, bro. What kind of oil do you use?
The wrong thing. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to be pursuing to make a living as a musician.
Got it. Dang, dude, you got that intro where you have the thing you're editing the intro on in the actual intro? Also, is there no, like, copyright infringement copying their GUI? Is that what it's called? Because that is Finder. This is a Mac. This is definitely a Mac. Not one that I've ever seen. Very large speaker areas there that don't look like they have speakers on them. Okay, let's get to the video, shall we?
Hey, and
ooh.
Come to me.
Oh, dude, I have the exact same problem. There's gonna be a clip right when it transitions into him. You fix that by doing a fade, a volume fade into it.
Hey, and welcome to...
Did you hear that? I'm not making that louder. That's just what the actual video is like. Bro, this is a 6-minute video and you let that slide. I make a video 5 days a week and I still try to fade as many of them as possible. I got work ethic, bro. I got standards. Let's see what you got for us.
Where we help working musicians just like you...
Dude, I ain't a working musician. I'm a musician. Get rid of the work part.
Quickly and easily make a living with...
Dude, making those ones, bro. Yeah, that's about right.
I'm gonna give you some extremely important information in this...
Dude, extreme information. That's what we come here for.
Yo, and at the end, I'm gonna tell you about an amazing opportunity that I have for you that's gonna help you with everything I talk about in this video.
Oh, I can't wait. The upsell? Oh, yeah, dude. I want to join your cult.
And it's completely...
I'll follow anybody with a beard. Just like you guys.
Okay, so let me paint a picture for you. Let's say right now you do about 2 to 3 gigs a month for a couple of $100s a piece, give or take.
Dang, dude, you're already doing all right. I do 0 gigs a month for $0. How do you get to that level?
Gigs are okay, others are not great, and then others are crappy. You know, the typical stuff. But you want to get better, higher quality gigs that pay more. So let's say you get them.
Okay, done. We got it.
Say you land a gig every Friday and Saturday night in a year, and those nights pay $350 a piece. Not too bad. That's 104 gigs per year at $350 a piece, which equals about $36,400. That's really cool. But guess what? The cost of living for one person is about $38,266 per year.
Whoa, that's not how much it costs me to live. Dang. Or actually, maybe it does. I don't know. I think for me to live, it's like $24,000 a year. Maybe a little more than that, actually. Dude, let me tell you, I know that's the cost of living, but somehow I feel that a musician with $38,000 a year in their pocket, they'll be doing just fine. They're not like having a family or anything.
Keep in mind, this is the best case scenario.
That's the ceiling, okay? $36,000 a year.
Be able to make some of the gigs. You have to factor in the cost of going back and forth with current gas prices. You have to factor in the cost of your equipment and more. And this is all if you get that kind of gig. And also, the cost of living significantly increases if you have a spouse or kids or both.
Oh my god, dude. Well, you just can't be a gigging musician if you have those things. thanks, I guess. Hey, why doesn't my spouse go get a job? What's the deal with that? Why do I gotta support my spouse? Get a job. My kids need to get a job too. The only reason I have those things is so I can pursue being a loser musician.
In this day and age, unless you're a celebrity figure,
Like me. Alright, so this doesn't apply to me, got it.
influencer of some sort, you're likely not gonna land those six-figure a year type of gigs. There is a much easier way to make six figures and even more as an artist, musician, or band, but you gotta get out of this mentality of chasing more gigs.
Whoa. Is he about to tell us to become an influencer? Because I'm already on top of that.
You need to be focusing on two things.
What are the two things? Practice your fugue, drinking a lot of alcohol, I think.
Building multiple streams of income and marketing.
Okay. Hey, speaking of that, if you want to support the channel and one of my sources of income, go buy a shirt on Rootin's Delight. Head on down over to Rootin's Delight, get yourself some honest shirts. Also guitar lessons too, that's another way I keep this show afloat. I teach guitar between my practice sessions. So, you know, if you want that, hop in. Spaces are filling up. It's getting a little tight now. So if you want lessons, if you want to be in my schedule, go ahead and do that. Because I have a feeling I might need to raise my price soon, or create like a wait list or something. So, you know, hop on it now. I'm just lying to you. Business is like horrible. I'm just trying to get you to... No, business is good. Things are good.
Across so many musicians that don't understand this, and they're frustrated because they can't seem to get ahead.
Dude, that guy is the epitome of frustrated with his skinny tie. What happened to you, man? You didn't get the gig you wanted? Where's this going? I haven't been paying attention, really. I'm sorry.
You need to have income streams that come in while you sleep.
And I'm sleeping all the time. Have I mentioned that I'm a loser guitarist?
In other words, money on autopilot. So think about it. What if you only gigged like a fraction of the amount that I mentioned earlier, like a fraction of that 104 times a year, but you added these 5 income streams? You have an EP or an album out that you sell for a reasonable price, and you have it on the streaming channels, which brings money in consistently.
Okay, well, we'll just go through each one of these things. Single, EP, or album. I have a friend that released an album, though he's like unpopular, like nobody knows who he is, but he just released an album. I'm not going to share it because he said that he didn't want me to share it. So, you know, whatever. I think he said that it's making like $1 a year. But, so that's $1 out of the 38,000 that you need. All right, moving on.
Merch and products that you sell at your gigs and shows along with your physical CDs. And in addition to that, you can sell these things online as well by setting up a simple merch store.
Okay, I do that. I appreciate how it all wiped and now it's going to come back.
An online course where...
Yeah, so I have a merch store. I'll be transparent about the numbers. I don't care. I don't even have to look. The merch store, since launching, which it launched like maybe 2 months ago or a month and a half ago or something like that, it's sold about, well, let me actually see. It looks like it's sold $880 worth of merchandise. How much is the profit on that? Which a lot of that was when I was selling shirts for $15. So I think even on $880, my profit should have been something like $400 or $500, but really my profit's more like $250 off of that or something. And keep in mind, to set everything up and order samples costs like $500. And that's with having someone build the website for free, because Heidi built the website. But also she'll be seeing a cut of it. So if you want to support me and Heidi, you can buy some stuff from the merch store. So, you know, it's not even break even yet, even after selling $880. So that's actually negative money on that one. So we just lost the $1 that we made on the album. We're down like $300 now. Let's see. What do you want us to do next, man?
You have an online course where you teach your instrument or voice, which is something you can set up one time and it will continuously make money.
Does that work? Does anybody have an online course and is it making money? Is anybody comfortable sharing your exact numbers? I just shared my numbers. You know, I showed you mine. You show me yours now. What would I make an online course on? I guess on playing classical guitar. I just feel like there's so many of those now. I feel that the idea of like a mentorship is just way more valuable than like an online course, at least at this point in my life. I could see making an online course maybe in a few years, perhaps after my master's degree. I feel the same way about making like a practice book and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to make.
Full performances and concerts online from the...
I do that. You guys don't pay me for that. You guys should though. Maybe when my music's more rehearsed, you'll pay me.
And to top it off, all of these things will likely bring you other opportunities like speaking engagements and collaborations.
Dude, what do I gotta do to be that guy holding a microphone with a crowd of loser guitarists just like me? I'll become a preacher. I don't care. I'll say whatever I need to say.
Things like that. This is the reason I talk about building your business as a musician so much much on this channel.
Why does it have to be about business? Why do we have to build businesses? What is this thing? Can't I just be some guy who plays guitar? That's what life is. I remember when I was a kid and I played guitar, things were so simple, and I just played and nothing mattered. And people would ask me, like, oh, what are you gonna do with that when you grow up? And it's like, I guess I'm gonna start a business with it. I don't know. That seems to be what you have to do. I can't just play guitar anymore. There has to be some purpose behind it. I don't know how to go back to that. I don't know if I can go back to it.
Really got to come to grips with the fact that doing more of these same old crappy type $100 gigs is not going to give you the lifestyle
You're getting paid $100 for your gigs? They didn't pay me.
Now, the second thing I mentioned that you need to focus on is marketing. And this is where that major opportunity I told you about at the beginning of this video comes in. I'm going to be doing a free marketing for musicians masterclass.
Oh,
where I
heck yeah, dude. Let's get in that right now.
All of the up-to-date marketing trends that are working right now.
Create a practice log. That'll get you 1,600 subscribers in like 9 months. Oh, actually, oh my god, it's been 11 months. Holy crap, in 40 days, that'll be my 1-year anniversary of YouTube. Dang. You know, when I started this channel, we're just done with that video, I guess. When I started this channel, I legitimately thought that if I did it for a year consistently, I would maybe get 100 subscribers. Because that's just how I thought. Like, the idea of gaining traction on something like YouTube is so elusive, hard to even imagine, especially at that time for me. I feel like now, after the experience that I have now, if I started everything over, I feel pretty confident that I could just do it again, and it would just take like a similar amount of time, maybe a little bit less time, because I kind of know what I'm doing now. I also understand that I'm not like sensational in that like I'm gonna get like 20,000 views every video. But that's not really what this is. It's extremely niche, and it's for people who are interested in that sort of thing, because really I get to practice when I make these videos, and that's kind of the whole purpose of everything. Right now I'm not really interested in just making a video that's like just this part without me actually practicing a little bit, because then I'm just kind of wasting my time. But here we're practicing, and then we have some fun, we look at some stuff, we goof off, and that's like a pretty good way to do things, I've found. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I don't know, 1 year. I need to make an epic, like, 1-year anniversary video. 1 year. While you all were out partying and having fun and talking to girls, I was here studying the blade, honing my skills. Something like that. I don't know. Did we learn anything from that? That video might have been useful for someone like me, who's, like, not gonna be gigging, but they'll make all the other, like, online crap and see if they can get some passive income. But man, making money, especially in this kind of way, it is a skill not unlike the skill that I have developed of playing guitar, where it takes, like, your whole life. Even after that, it's still, like, kind of hit and miss sometimes, where it's like, it might work, it might not work. So it's an interesting thing to try to get better at. Alright, well, hopefully that was helpful. We will look at another avenue. Perhaps we'll look at something more classical guitar related in the next one for making money. Yeah, look forward to that. Alright, I think we can wrap this one up here. I will see you in the outro. Hey, well, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Hey, want some shirts? Go get a shirt at Rutin's Delight, link in the description. Hey, want some guitar lessons? Go get a guitar lesson, email in the description. Hey, want another video? Click on the video that's on my face right now, or it should be popping up soon. And of course, if you have any comment questions, feel free to leave them, and I'll answer them in the chair at some point. This sort of feels like a prayer. Like, I remember when I used to pray when I was a kid, and I would say, like, the same crap over and over again. That's what this kind of feels like. So I'm just trying to vary it by throwing in this part now, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna start my day. I'm getting a little hungry. I'll see you tonight.